Awesome, awesome. Hey everyone. Sunday reflection is about to start in like a minute. Just letting people jump on here. Hey there, hey there. Hey schoolgirl. How y'all doing? While we're waiting for Sunday reflection to start, we're going to start in about a minute. You can swipe right, invite another Black woman CEO, post it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, just so that we can continue to build our community of Black women CEOs on the rise. Alrighty. Let's see. All right, I'm going to try to transition now. Hey! Hey everyone, this is Quanisha Green, the founder and chief activator of the Black Women Rise movement and your Black woman CEO coach, here for a Sunday reflection. So I just want to say hi to everyone. Can you say hi to me in the comments? I'm looking here on my phone, so if I'm looking down. And just let me know where you're from, how you're enjoying your Sunday as you get ready for tomorrow, which for most of us it's a work day. Except for us entrepreneurs, we usually work all the time. So where are folks from? Hey everyone, thank you for joining. So I think there might be a little delay from when I'm talking to Periscope. So where's everyone from? We got VA of A Renewed Mind says she's finishing work. See, entrepreneurs working on Sundays. We got Tennessee. Hey, schoolgirl. And schoolgirl was on the purpose planning webinar yesterday. How was it for you? Purpose planning 2017. And we're actually going to talk a little bit about some of that. Hey, everyone. You might hear my baby in the background. Hey. As you all are joining. All right. Well, for those who are just joining, my name is, once again, Quanisha Green, the founder and chief activator of the Black Women Rise movement. So schoolgirl said to the purpose planning, great, and I'm almost finished with my business plan after that session. Yay! I'm so excited. So I hope you get your personal vision together and now you can plan your business vision around it. So Black Women Rise, or the company that I have, is really a place where we help Black women thrive so that they can increase their impact, influence, and income. And we do that, and I do that through helping them get clarity, confidence, and courage, right? Particularly Black women, we have some challenges when it comes to our sense of self as we take on, some of the images that we've been socialized with, like the strong Black woman and a lot of other images that sometimes are to our detriment. And so we self-sacrifice. We do a number of things that can get in the way of us actually implementing in our business. So what I do as a Black woman CEO coach is that I help you get all that negative junk out so you can master yourself, right? And really hone in on your strengths and execute on those strengths so that then you can master your business. Let's see if I put this in the middle. I think I can see the comments. So that you can master your business, right? And that means you increase profits, you get clients, right? You come up with your signature program, and you learn how to mostly identify, attract, and engage clients, right? Build that like, know, and trust factor so that people want to hire you for the transformation that you provide. So that's what I do here at the Black Women Rise movement. And this week, we've been talking all about purpose. And yesterday, we actually had a purpose planning workshop. And if you see the link here at the bottom, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to have a live encore this Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern because I know a lot of people, Saturday at noon was a hard time. Oh, you hear the baby? Yes, little assistant chief activator over here. That's Jeffrey hanging out with mommy. You're cooing pretty loudly. Everyone can hear you. Time to put the pacifier in his mouth. Yeah, you want to suck on that? No, he's not having it. So he'll just be cooing throughout the video. This is what mompreneurship looks like. Do I have any parents here on the live stream? Just type yes if you're a parent. And you're balancing, parenting and babies and partners and all that kind of stuff. We say yes. Schoolgirl says yes, she's a parent. Any other parents? Any other parents on the live stream? Any other parents? I'm looking down here. I see a lot of folks are joining. Okay, well, as Schoolgirl said, my little chief activator is in the background. So I just had a baby. He will be 12 weeks old tomorrow, and I guess in the last about 2 weeks, I've been getting back into the swing of entrepreneurship, mompreneurship, balancing baby and business, as well as marriage and all those good things like that. And if you look through the scopes, I actually did a video on parenting, purpose, and profits, right? Many people think that you can't pursue entrepreneurship, you can't pursue fulfilling your purpose. Oh, here's a dad. Hey, dads. You can't fulfill pursuing your purpose because you have kids. And so Lisa Nichol has a really great quote that we can't use our title. She says it's mom, but you can't use your title as mom or dad, right? To play smaller than the divine assignment on your life. Right? You can't use it as an excuse or reason to play smaller than the divine assignment on your life. So it's definitely possible to be an entrepreneur, to eventually even work from home full time and balance the kids, right? I actually have both of my kids home with me 3 days a week. When my preschooler, he's 4, he used to go to school 5 days a week. But since I've been on maternity leave, I was like, hey, you can stay home with mom a couple of days in the week. And as we get back into the swing of doing things, he'll probably be going back to school more. But you can't do it all. It does take dedication. It does take commitment. And that's actually what I wanted to talk about today is who do you need to be? Who do you need to be? And I want to share this image with you. And this comes from our purpose planning workshop that I want to share with all of you right now. And this is the quote, right? When you think about your purpose, ask yourself, I'm just saying that who you are now may not be who you need to be to get where you want to go, right? So it's not so much asking yourself, but just reflect on that. This is our Sunday reflection. Who you are now may not be who you need to be to get where you want to go. To get where you want to go. Right, so when you think about your vision for 2017, when you think about who you want to be, what do you want to do, what do you want to have, who do you need to be to get there? Right? And this is not just a grand vision of, oh, I got to be more committed. I got to be the early riser. I got to get up early. But it really is as you're going through your daily existence, thinking, who do I need to be to complete the task even that I need to complete? And the reason why I had this as a Sunday reflection, I was having a great conversation with my homegirl, Sheena, who I talk about in the Purpose Planning Workshop. She's one of my clients, had great success. She went from being a nonprofit director, feeling unfulfilled in her role. And through working with me, she got clear on her vision. She got clear on her values, which were faith, family, and community. And she realized she actually wanted to be a minister. And now she's at Princeton Theological Seminary. And that was her second year now. That was her way of fulfilling her purpose. And, she was in D.C. last week. And, we were talking on the phone. And I was talking about the workshop yesterday. And I was like, yeah, the woman was so great. We were talking about who they need to be. Even on Monday, I had to put on my own persona, right? My own version of Sasha Fierce, who I call Venus, to really get up and do the work, right? To come on Periscope and do this 30-day challenge. On Wednesday, I decided to do the purpose planning webinar. That wasn't planned ahead of time. I was like, you know what? I'm doing all these purpose videos. We need to have a webinar. We really need to dig deep into this for our Black women CEOs. And so I put on Venus. Venus is my line name. I'm a Delta. But Venus for me is this woman who loves Black women, loves all that we do, and she stands up, right? She gets it done. She makes it happen, all that other stuff. And so Sheena was talking about how she was in D.C. She's a church organizer for an organization. They were in D.C. and someone just randomly said, hey, let's go to the Capitol and lobby, our representatives. And she was like, wait a minute, I didn't come here for that. But she has lots of experience doing it. So she went and got herself a nice little blazer. And then she asked herself in that moment, right? She said, who do I need to be right now? Like, who does she have to be to then go on to the Capitol, talk to lobbyists about her organization and the issues they're fighting for? Someone said thumbs up, right? And so she put on this different version of herself. And it's not a fake version. This doesn't mean you're fake or you're not who you are. But sometimes we have to tap into different aspects of ourselves to fully show up, right? To kind of meet the standard right? To raise the standard and then meet it, right? So think about this. Who do you need to be even tomorrow to get up and accomplish what you need to accomplish so that you can actualize your vision, right? Because the future doesn't just happen. It's what we do every day in the present that creates our future, right? Does anyone agree with that? If you say yes, if you think about who you are right now in this moment is determining the results that you get tomorrow. If you're resonating with that, just say yes. I see there's a couple of you here. If that resonates with you, that idea that who you are right now and what you do in this moment, or you could tap the screen, tap the heart so I know you're there, and maybe this is resonating with you, that who you are right now is going to determine the results that you get tomorrow. So my question to you is, who do you need to be? Type it in the chat. I want to hear. Who do you need to be, right? Do you need to be someone who's more committed to their vision than they are their excuses, right? You need to be more committed to your success. Do you need to be someone who's more dedicated to your clients, right? And showing up for them, even when you maybe don't want to show up for yourself. So I really want to know, for those who are here, who do you need to be to achieve the vision that you have for yourself, particularly the vision that you have for 2017? Thank you for the hearts. So some folks are answering. Let's see. I'm looking at the screen. So someone says, I need to be more courageous. Oh, the baby's like taking the show. So he's going to have to join me on the live stream here. Just so someone said, oh, excuse me, you have to be more courageous. How about other folks? Who do you need to be? I see folks are jumping on. Who do you need to be to achieve your vision of 2017? So more courageous we had. And why do you need to be more courageous? What are you trying to achieve? Okay, someone's like making all these faces. I'm just trying to see the comments here. So the question is, who do you need to be to achieve the vision that you set out for 2017? So someone said more courageous. I'd like to hear feedback from other folks, so I'm not lecturing at you. And this is Jeffrey, everyone. He's my little star. He was the one cooing in the background. He wanted his mommy to pick him up. Say, hi, Jeffrey, who do you need to be to achieve your vision for 2017? Say, I just need to be adorable. This is a quiet group. Quiet group. So someone said connections, partnerships, sponsorships, networking. Is that your vision for 2017? More connections, partnerships, sponsorships, and networking? Or those are the things that you need to do to get to your vision? I don't know what that means. I think it's funny that, I use the hashtags like Black woman, Black woman rise. And I think it attracts all these people who are like, why Black people? Why Black ladies? Because we have a particular walk and someone needs to talk just to us. Someone said I need to be more courageous. Yes. Yes. Right. And I decided, so one thing that I decided I had to take on to really show up for our community was to be more visible. I had to be someone who, it wasn't really a lack of confidence, and it wasn't hiding. I think it was, I don't know how to explain it. Why wasn't I showing up? I think it was setting the intention to do it, one. So setting the intention to show up. So I had to be more intentional. And I had to be someone who didn't think too much, right? Often, many of the Black women CEOs that I work with, right? They're go-getters. You all are like the top of your game. Someone said I'm an introvert, seriously, right? Me too. You might not realize it, but I'm an introvert with extroverted tendencies. So that's another thing. I can stay in my head. So many of you as Black women CEOs, particularly the ones that I work with, we can self-sabotage ourselves, right? We start planning. Thank you. Someone said the baby is cute. Let's see. Someone said, I need to be someone that is willing to listen and accept what God has in store for me. Yes. I love it, right? It's kind of like I said, you have to rise to the standard, right? If you feel God has called you for a specific purpose, right? A blessing or to be a blessing. It's like, who are you to say God is wrong? And you're saying God is wrong if you don't pursue it, if you don't have faith enough to show up and do what you need to do, to be who you need to be to accomplish that. Right? It's almost like a smack in God's face. So that was another thing for me I had to reflect on, right? If I feel that God called me to do this, and like that was really my vision in 2017, I was praying when I got this vision for Black Women Rise. And God said, go ahead, go be with the Black ladies. Go help them rise. Go for Black women empowerment. So if I don't show up for this, it's almost like I'm saying, God, you're wrong. Right? If I let my fear or my discomfort or my doubt or my overwhelm stop me from walking the walk I need to in order to achieve what I want to achieve. Right? Right? And not just the vision that I have, but who I want to be for my family, the legacy I want to have for my kids, right? So who do you need to be to get to where you want to go? And for those, there's some folks who are just jumping on, I want to share this quote again, right? And it's who you are now may not be who you need to be to get where you want to go. Who you are now may not be who you need to be to get where you want to go. So I just want us to have that reflection, right? Once again, who are you now? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? And then how do you bridge that gap? Someone said, adorable baby. You're distracting the folks on Periscope. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And then bridge the gap, right? So if you have the vision, you know who you are now, you know where you want to go. So what actions and behaviors do you have to take on right now to get there, right? It's not just who you need to be at the end of the rainbow, right? It's who you need to even be in the process to get there, right? And for those, I see folks are jumping on, I was saying that, you know, the actions that you take now are going to determine your future. He was cooing in the back. Are you sleepy? Right? So I just want to leave you with that self-reflection, right? Who you are now may not be who you need to be to get to where you want to go. Who you are now may not be who you need to be to get where you want to go. So I like to always ask who you be. Who you be. Right? And it takes you knowing who you be now, who you want to be in the future, and then who you need to be on the road to that vision. So if you like this activity, right, we go deeper into the Purpose Planning 2017 workshop. We had about 30 women who were some way on the webinar yesterday, on Saturday, right? And it was something that I came up with on Wednesday to do on Saturday. So thank you all who showed up on noon on Saturday. I know you probably have plenty of things to do. And it was a dynamic workshop. And that's based on the participants' feedback, right? I think I always do well. But it's always good to hear that you are doing well. So that's me feeling myself. I'm feeling myself a little bit, right? But it was good to hear the feedback, to know that just the webinar in itself was a great opportunity because, you know, on Saturday I did offer people an opportunity to go deeper and working with me so that they can fulfill, really fully get in more work to achieve this purpose in 2017, right? So that's why I'm offering the webinar again. We're having a live encore this Tuesday of the Purpose Planning Workshop at 7 o'clock Eastern. So if you go to this link right here, QuanishASmith.com/webinar, you can sign up for the Purpose Planning 2017. And that's the link that you can share with your friends. So now I'm opening up wide to everybody. Before it was just for the Black Women Rise community, but now anyone can join. So if you go to QuanishASmith.com/webinar, you'll see the sign up for the Purpose Planning 2017. This is going to be the last time I'm doing it live, so you can ask your questions. People got really great insight about, you know, what plan did they even need to have to achieve this vision? What were their 3-word values? My name is Quanisha Green, right? Well, I got married, so that's why it still says Quanisha Smith down there. So if you go to Quanisha Smith/webinar, you can even tap on the About to read more about my story and the Black Women Rise movement and even our Black Women CEO initiative. So go over to QuanishASmith.com/webinar and come into the Purpose Planning Workshop, right? If you know that you need to really think about what is your vision for 2017 so that you can be propelled by that vision, right? That's how you stay in action past, the February, March, where you get stuck and you lose steam and you're like, what resolutions? I don't even remember what I said, right? It's because you don't have a vision. And then you don't have a plan to support that vision, right? A vision without a plan is a pipe dream. So this is what we're going to go over tomorrow, right? We're going to get clear on particularly the challenges that Black women have when it comes to fulfilling our purpose. We're going to talk about the who you need to be to get to where you want to go, right? What are your values? What are the values that you need to have? We're going to discuss the why, right? Why this particular vision? And I hope you to dig deep into what is going to be the impact this vision have in your life? What's the point of even pursuing it, right? Really digging deep into your why. And the last part is then we craft a compelling vision and mission statement for you, right? So that you have it. And then you can explore an opportunity to go deeper into this work. Because if you want to be successful in business, right, you have to first get clear on your personal vision and then build your business vision around that personal vision, right? So you think about the lifestyle that you want, and then you build a business around that lifestyle. Because if you do it the other way, you're going to get in trouble, right? Your business is either going to take over your life, you're going to get burnt out, things are going to happen, and that's why people often aren't successful with entrepreneurship. Or particularly for us parents, like we talked about, life takes over, and then you don't stay on track for the purpose that you set out. And that's why so many people think that once you become a parent, you have to stop pursuing your purpose. And that's not true. It's just a matter of you having a clear vision and plan so that you're building the business where it fits in. And so that's what we talk about on Tuesday. So go sign up right below this link, QuanishaSmith.com/webinar. Come on in to the Purpose Planning Workshop. We're going to do it Tuesday, 7:00 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all for the hearts. I don't speak that language. All right. So once again, I just want to leave you with this Sunday reflection. And I'll put it back on the screen once again for your viewing pleasure. I'm also having fun with just doing this. Who you are now may not be who you need to be to get where you want to go. So my question to you for this Sunday reflection is, who do you need to be? Who do you need to be to achieve your vision in 2017? And once again, I invite you to come on to the webinar. That's this Tuesday, 7:00 p.m. Get this inner work in before Thanksgiving, before you start eating, right? Get your vision and plan so that you can start preparing for it going into 2017. And, doing this deeper work. Because if you have a plan ahead of time, you probably won't lose steam once the year starts. So go to QuanishaSmith.com/webinar. And this is our Sunday reflection. So I will see you all soon. I'm doing the 30-day of Periscoping. I think I'm on day 5 or 6. I have to go add it up. So I will see you all tomorrow. So thank you for jumping on for the Sunday reflection. Bye. Have a good night.